Namaste. My name is Rui Simra. I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak about how to change your brain to get what you want. And all this information is scientifically proven. Okay, so it's from a science. From Tara, I forgot her name, I'll say it later. So neuroplasticity describes that everybody to every moment in his life can change his brain. With neuroplasticity, it is possible to make old people younger if the old people imagine and believe that they are younger. Their body-brain becomes younger. That is scientifically proven, for instance. So capable we are. Imagine when we are in a survival or death-threatening situation, our brain has often to change to survive, to find a new solution. And that is true for everybody. In our hard times, we are using our resilience and neuroplasticity to get what we need. Or we get reborn with new chances. So, there must be the worst times are the best times in our life because we can change and grow. The next thing is a gratitude that helps us to remain positive and deletes our resistance to become better, to get the things that we want. What are you grateful for? Write down your abilities like being creative and what you have manifested already. And if we are aware and thankful for our abilities, we know that we have the tools to go through all problems in our life. How can we use neuroplasticity in our worst times to overcome that time, even if the outcome is hard to accept? Visualizing can help a lot. Imagine you are in a hospital and your entire body is paralyzed, even you can't see anymore, no chance of recovering. Yes, this happened to me, I think 8 years ago or so. What did I in this hardship? I thanked God for my life and repeated it again and again. Then I remembered an episode of the movie The Secret. A guy was totally paralyzed by an accident, no chances, but he believed and visualized going out of the hospital 8 months later on Christmas, and so he did. As a highly spiritual person, I believed I can do it even better, and left the hospital on my own feet 6 hours later. Still, I had to go through many medical tests and the chances of remaining brain damage were very high. It was a nightmare. Okay, my eyesight was after 1 year full intact with no blurry eyesight anymore. So now we come back. How to manifest? Everything that is here mentioned is scientifically proven, what I said before. We need our full emotions to manifest anything. Visualizing is not enough. Emotions are the power to manifest. So I cannot visualize good, or I'm very lousy, but my emotions are very strong, okay? So that you have to think over. Just to think and to imagine is not enough, and I do it without imagination because I'm very lousy in that. So this means emotions are enough. Our intuition or gut feeling give us the best moment and the correct signal to do something. The problem is that we have to train our intuition, otherwise we don't know what are random thoughts or intuition, and that I have done. Then do a vision action board. This I cannot do, it's not working for me, but for you. What you want to accomplish and which action you have to do. So I'm 60% of the people are visual people, and I'm 10% only emotional types of people, and they have a lack of visualizing, but they have strong emotions. Okay, so and for you is mainly the action board good. If your brain has seen something or experimented with mental rehearsal, then it's easier to believe in it. So it is less threatening. Uncertainty or anything new is the most threatening thing to our brain. Again, uncertainty or anything new is the most threatening thing to our brain. So if you're scared that something new is happening, that is normal. Because we are feelings beings that can think. How to create a vision board for our well-being. That we acknowledge the small things in our lives to be thankful, and this I have to do. Why is mental rehearsal? First imagine how to do a specific task exactly and then implement it practically. So powerful. Okay, I'm loud in this. Because then it is easier to do for your brain, and even you can actually train muscles with mental rehearsal like weightlifting. With mental rehearsal alone, it is supposed to increase our muscles to 15%. So you have a huge advance for me. A huge. Still I manifest with my emotions. If you want to do something new, remember that maybe you have faced similar challenge so that you can tell your brain it is not too difficult to do again. This I do always. Or find someone who had done it before so that you imagine that you do it also. Okay. The people are afraid to make a driver license. And then my twin brother said, imagine, million people have done a driver license. Why you should not be able to make a driver license? Just this simple question makes a huge difference in my life. So we're making a big story out of the whole thing, but it's not a big story at all. Okay. Face your negative self-talk and find the reasons, cause for the negative thoughts. Make a fear list and a worst case list, and afterwards the doubts are done. Okay, this I make all the time. We have to frame it that our new task is important and fun, or to find the why for that. You need the why. Okay, so you can charge your task. So, thank you that I could speak about this, and we see us next time.